So one of the things we've heard from Republicans, specifically MAGAs, for a long time is that we need a businessman in charge of the presidency because he's so good for the economy. He's going to do things that are going to be beneficial for the economy and the working person. And they bought back into what we heard from Reagan 40 years ago, which was we need to put the money in the hands of job creators and it will trickle down to the working class. Well, we got the jobs report for June, and for the first time since Joe Biden took office in 2020, through the entirety of the Biden administration and this beginning of the Trump administration, the second time around, we have actually lost jobs. We lost 33,000 jobs. They were expecting an increase of 100,000 jobs. Now, that means we shifted by about 133,000 jobs roughly, based on data. And even Fox News is reporting that data as fact. They were surprised on air, actually, when it came out. But the point is, Donald Trump is not good for the economy. Now, we will have to see how he reacts to these numbers. I have not seen anything about him coming out before a camera, tweeting, anything like that yet about those job numbers. I bet you he tries to blame Biden. He'll blame the immigrants. He'll blame anybody. He may blame Congress for not passing his one big beautiful bill. Anybody but Donald Trump will get the blame for these numbers. The fact of the matter is, it should be on Donald Trump. Remember, during Trump's first administration, he had job loss, specifically through the COVID years, but that was because of his handling of the COVID pandemic. Now, with these job numbers looking bad, 33,000 jobs, while it's not a lot, it is the first down year since January of 2020. It's the first down month. Is Donald Trump going to react and actually make a change, do something different? Or is he going to double down on his policies and say, well, they should be working? Is he going to blame the courts? That is going to be his normal MO. I expect nothing different. He's going to try to blame everybody else to make it seem like he's not to blame. But we have to remember, he is to blame. His first term, the only reason the economy rocked so good during the first couple of years is because he was basically hands off, let everything go the way Obama let it run, and he took all the credit. Now he's in there, he's tweaking everything, he's changing everything, he's throwing tariffs on, he's taking tariffs off. He's doing all these things. He's doing the immigration raids. Everything is in upheaval right now, and now the market is showing that. We'll have to see if this continues a trend and if every month we're going to have down jobs. If it continues for a while, it's going to be really bad for the economy, and it's going to be even worse for Donald Trump.